Hi, I'm Beth, and this YouTube channel is all about my journey to debt freedom. Today's video, I'm going to talk about my budget for last week, how I did, what worked and what didn't work, and I'm also going to go over my plans for this week's budget and what I want to do with my money, where I want it to go. I'm also going to take a minute to just update you on my September goals and how they are progressing. This video also is going to be a giveaway for my 200 subscribers. I did get 200 subscribers and I'm so excited about that. And I'm going to be showing you 3 pictures of wallets that I did sew and that I'm going to give away. So you'll get to choose which one. I'll give you those details in just a minute. Also, I want to let you know, next week on Wednesday is when I put up all my new videos. So next Wednesday, I'm going to be putting up a video about mystery shopping. Several people have asked me about it because they hear me talk about that I use this as a side hustle. I have mystery shopped for probably about 8 years. I started mystery shopping because I was a stay-at-home mom. I do homeschool my kids, and so I didn't have the option of really doing a 9-to-5 job for a lot of the kids, life when they were younger. So mystery shopping allowed me to bring in income to help my family while being able to be the parent I needed to be at home while we were doing school and things like that. So I was able to set my own schedule. I was able to get groceries for free. I was even able to take vacations for free. I still mystery shop today, even though my kids are outside of the home and I do have a full-time job. I still do it because it is easy and beneficial, and I enjoy the extra money for sure. So on my next video, Wednesday, I will be giving you all the details about how you can get started in mystery shopping, what companies I use, and how to go about it. It's pretty interesting, I think, all the opportunities that are available with mystery shopping. So if you are interested in that, you may want to subscribe to the channel and turn on the alerts just so you can get notified of that video, but it will be next Wednesday that you will see that. Okay, I will do my giveaway a little bit later in the video, so now I'm just going to jump right into my mental challenge for the week. This week's mental challenge, I want you to imagine a scenario. I want you to imagine a scenario where I just randomly come up to you and offer you $1,000. With that $1,000, I give you a choice. I want you to imagine a scenario where I'm giving you $1,000. After handing you that cash, I then give you the choice. You can A, choose a coin toss and have the chance to double your money or walk away with your $1,000. Or B, I can simply gift you an extra $500. The choice would be easy for most of us. We would simply take option B, our guaranteed $1,500, risk-free, and walk away. But now I'm going to give you a second scenario. Imagine this. I give you $2,000 now. This time I offer you a coin toss in which you keep your $2,000 or you lose half of it, leaving you with $1,000. Or B, you take a guaranteed loss of $500, leaving you with $1,500. During studies and blind tests, people opted to gamble more in this second scenario. But the funny thing is, the outcomes are exactly the same. Both scenarios have the option of a guaranteed $1,500 or a risk to get $2,000. So why are people more likely to risk and gamble in the second scenario? Well, it's simple. The first example, the safe option is presented as a gain. The second scenario, it's presented as a loss. This is called loss aversion. And this concept is one of the most studied concepts in behavioral economics. It explains so much about how we handle money. We all hate to lose. If we think about it, we hate losing more than we love winning. This concept is such a big factor in our finances that I will have more examples showing it in future videos. But for this week, your mental challenge is to think about how your fear of losing money is affecting your financial choices and what you can do to move forward through it. So on to the physical challenge for this week. We're going to stick with that concept of loss aversion. And so this one was a little bit interesting, but studies show when we go into a store, the worst thing we can do is get a shopping cart or a basket. Studies have shown that whenever we get an item and put it in our cart or basket, we immediately begin to feel connection and attachment to it. We feel ownership of that item. The longer that item remains in our cart, the stronger we feel that connection to, and the harder time we will have breaking it and putting it back or deciding we don't need it. So whenever we go into Target and we get an item and we put it in our cart, like say we see a shirt we like, oh, I'll think about it, I'll go ahead and put it in here. It's the worst thing we could do because we immediately begin identifying that shirt as ours. So this is something I thought of that I needed to remember when I had little kids. Lots of times I'd say, oh, I'll let them carry around the toy for a while in the store, and knowing I wasn't going to buy it for them and then make them put it back later. Not realizing that was probably the hardest thing I could have done for myself as a parent because then they were already attached to the item. So this week for your physical challenge, we should be really aware of anytime we go into a store of what we put in our cart and make sure we know when we put something in our cart, it is really what we intend to buy, because otherwise we're going to struggle with letting it go on it if we really don't want it. So that's the physical challenge for this week. Now on to my giveaway. For this week, I'm doing a giveaway because I did reach 200 subscribers and I'm very thankful for that. I have been working on 3 new wallet patterns and I'm going to show you the pictures of these, and so you can decide which one you want. The way to enter this giveaway is just like my other ones. You have to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and then just comment below which wallet you would prefer. Now the difference is that this giveaway, I'm going to end it in 2 weeks. I tried to do a month last time and that was just too long. So in 2 weeks, this video will end. So 2 weeks from this Wednesday, I'll announce the winner. I'm going to have the details listed below the giveaway. But basically, that's the rules, and it needs to be someone in the United States just because of shipping. And I do hate that, but just with the shipping costs, it'll be in the United States only. So look at these pictures and tell me which one you want or which one you're interested in. And just so you know, these are all for sale in my Etsy shop. The first wallet is going to be the zip around wallet. The second will be the snap clutch. And the third will be the cash envelope. Now let's go on to my budget for the week. Okay, so last week was week 2 for me. Everything went great except for one category, groceries. I was under in bills, under in gas, everything was fine, but groceries I was over by really $70. I give myself $200 every week. I know why I was over. It's because my subscribe and save from Amazon and my farm delivery that I get every 2 weeks both came the same week, and I just hadn't planned properly for it. I decided to not short myself. You know, I'm not going to take this $70 from this week's grocery budget. Instead, what I'm going to do is just, you know, get rid of the loss, be done, start over this week, which is week 3, with my $200 budget. But instead, what I'm going to do is every week, I'm going to pull some money out from that budget and put in a cash envelope. I have a cash envelope now for my farm and one for my subscribe and save. So I'll put a little bit every week into that so I do not get caught off guard like that again. So since I was over last week, I am really putting effort this week into making sure that grocery budget is going to stick. So let's look at next week's budget. So my next week, this is going to be the 3rd paycheck for me for September. So this is my next to last paycheck for the month of September. My income is staying the same at $1,600. My fixed expenses are going to total $786. I have Hulu, Netflix. I have a credit consolidation loan. I have my sewer bill, my water bill, and an insurance. So once all of these bills are taken out of my income, I'm left with $814. I'm then going on to my variable. This is where you see that I am leaving myself the $200 grocery budget, and I'm giving myself my typical gas budget of $50. So my total for my variable is $250. I want to take just a minute to explain. You will not see me have any kind of eating out budget or fun category. We don't even have a clothing category. Me and my husband have personal money we get each month, and my kids are both grown. So if anybody wants to eat out, which we haven't been lately, they can take it from their personal money, or if we really wanted something, we could take it from the grocery money. But I don't set a separate category for eating out. It's just not something that is that important. As far as fun money, we typically choose free activities right now. You can't do a lot with the coronavirus going on, so things that are free we do. And eventually, once everything opens back up, you'll probably see me add in a vacation sinking fund. But right now, I don't have that just because we're not going anywhere right now. So that was just something I wanted to update on that. After I take out my variable expenses, I'm left with $564. I am doing $335 each week to my sinking funds. So I've told you in my other videos what my sinking fund categories are, so I won't go into them again this video. But after I subtract that amount, I'm left with $229. Of that $229, I am going to take $200 for my Capital One, and then that's going to leave me with a cushion of $29. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about my goals and how they're doing. Capital One is a goal that I have to pay $1,000 on this. This is my current debt focus right now. Based on me paying off that $1,000, I needed to pay off $265 each week. So you can see this amount has me a little bit under. But I really feel like I'm going to be able to get that. I have some money that I can pull from other areas that I think I'm going to be able to get that $265. So my goal for paying off this $1,000, I'm doing great with it. And in week 4, I really feel like I'll complete that and have that 100% taken care of, and will have made $1,000 payments. My Etsy, I have a goal for my Etsy shop to upload 8 items. I have met that goal. I have completed it, so you will no longer see me tracking that goal because I've uploaded actually 9 items to my Etsy shop this month. And so that will leave one other goal. I'm going to show you just the bottom of this real quick. My last 2 goals are my crock pot and my find an extra $100 a week. This goal, I am getting rid of it. It's not working. If you watch my previous video, you realize that I'm not able to do a side hustle right now just because our coronavirus numbers are so high, and I'm just taking a break for safety reasons. So this one was adding some stress to me, and I just decided I'm letting it go and moving forward so I can focus on my other goals a little bit better. So the last goal I'm going to show you is my crock pot meals. I plan on doing 4 crock pot meals every week. So my week 2 crock pot meals were going to be these 4 right here. But whenever I realized I had went over my grocery budget, I wanted to make sure I didn't have to spend any extra money on any extra ingredients. So I decided to scrap this plan and just use what I had in the house. So I was able to make this meal in the crock pot. And I also made an Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and buffalo wings in my crock pot. So I still got the 4 crock pot meals, and I will just save these for another day and use them some other time. So my crock pot goals, I'm doing great with those, and I've already, of course, I'm in week 3 now, and I've already been using it, so it's going great. So I definitely feel like I'll meet those goals also. So that's just a little update with my last week and this week plans and my goals and some things that are going on. So I hope you guys have a great week. I thank you for watching my video, and I hope you will watch my next video, and I hope you have a great time in your finances this week. Thank you so much, and see you next time.